All right, happy Easter, guys. So I didn't check in yesterday, but I did get some work done. I got the hood mounted on the front of the truck, so that's a nice way to be greeted whenever I come into the shop. Kind of keeps my spirits up. And I worked on this fuel filler shroud. I built it pretty much right on with the template that I made, and it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but from the where the nozzle is going to stop in here to the fuel tank is going to be about an inch to inch and a half drop. So that should prevent any kind of feedback on the fuel whenever we're filling it up, and I don't have to play with that too much. Anyway, I like that. I mean, I ended up raising it up a little higher than I originally wanted to. I wanted it to be below deck, or at least maybe just a couple of inches above, but I ended up having to go about 3 inches higher. Oh well, I'm not too sad about that. Still need to go ahead and build out the interior of this. It's going to have a slanted piece that goes back so that this flange will mount up. And then I'm going to make a side panel that goes over here to prevent any debris from blowing into areas that are just going to be difficult to get my hands in to clean it out. I was messing around inside the truck, and that vent down in the cowl that comes into the truck, reached my hand down in there and it's full of leaves. I was pretty pissed off at myself for letting that happen, but I'm over it. Anyway, the other thing I did, I burned this piece of wood. Really liking how it turned out. Came out to kind of a chocolatey caramel color. Damn, I'm hungry. Anyway, the one side's a little darker than the other. I was kind of trying to figure out what I liked better. Actually, on camera it looks about the same, but actually in person it looks a lot better than it does on camera, which is a nice little difference. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a recessed area so that the 1/8 by 1 inch will sit down in it whenever it is ready to mount in the bed. And I'm going to weld some studs onto here that are going to come down to about 1 1/4 inch, 1 1/2 inch, and those are going to fasten to the bottom side of this trim that goes across the bed. And that way we're going to have a nice clean finish. You won't see any fasteners. It's going to look awesome. It does in my head, so hopefully it does when I get it done in real life. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Hit the like button, keep me motivated, and we will keep pressing forward.